Hey you guys, it's Ani. Happy Friday. Today, I'm gonna come up with a challenge for you guys. So you get closer to what it is that you're manifesting over this weekend and over the next week until I see you next Friday. Okay, in the new video. You'll let me know how it went. But I'm gonna share a success story with you guys, a short one, and I'm gonna get into what to do and how to do it to get what you want, to get closer to what you want, to start seeing changed behavior in people. And if it's money you're manifesting, we'll go into that too. The energy of money, energy of person is the same. It's all energy anyway. So it's gonna be everything's going to be affected when you start making this one change, you guys. But let's start off the weekend right. Let's start off this Friday right. Let's start off your whole week. Spring is in the air, you guys. Spring is here, even though it is a little gloomy and rainy where I am, which I love. I don't know what it is. If you guys resonate with me, if you guys resonate with what I'm about to say, comment down below. But I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm like a vampire in my past life or something, but gloom and rain and that like cold air gives me so much energy. Like I want to conquer the world. I don't know how to explain it. Like when it's really sunny outside and it's hot, I'm sleepy. Like my body's tired, I'm sleepy, I just want to sleep. You know how when you hang out in the pool for too long, you get sleepy? That's how I get when it's like sunny outside. It's so weird. But I'm in the nice vibe of my favorite weather, and I'm going to be sharing so many like do's and don'ts so you get your desire, you guys. So let's get to this success story. And you're going to be next. So this is your birds before land. Doesn't matter what you're going through right now. Doesn't matter what the circumstances are, you guys. You can do this. You can push through. Trust me, if I could write a book on circumstances, like you've probably heard me say that, but like I've seen circumstances not only in my reality, but like I coach thousands of people every day. So like I've heard circumstances, you guys, and everybody thinks theirs is the worst, right? But there's always extreme after extreme. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You still could get your manifestation. By the way, you guys, this is so random, but I always share this stuff because every time I share these type of things, I always see in the comments that you guys were vibing with the same thing or doing the same thing too. But I did my own Gel X nails, and I want to show you. Like I'm like really into them. I don't know if you could see. The hell? I did my own with like designs and everything, and I won't lie, like I really like it. I usually just do square French or square nude or square burgundy. Like those three things are like a consistent thing. But if you recently did your own, comment down below, because every time I do something new and I share it with you guys tell me you did it too. So everyone has you pushed out. All right, you guys, let me read the success story. This client of mine, she's been working with me for years, and she hasn't been like manifesting the same thing for years. Like it's been different things, some business, some relationships, some everything, self-concept, leveling up on a lot of things. So why I mentioned this is because not this client specifically, but I was talking to someone this week. Also, if you are a new client of mine or you've never coached with me before and you're trying to get in, I know I'm booked up, but sign up for the wait list. Comment down below if you guys need a time. Like reception helps you out. Like the reception is great. They appreciate reception. They literally will try to get you in. And sometimes if I'm available, they'll ask me like, hey, can you squeeze this person in? So if you are looking for a time with me, try. Just manifest it. Get on the wait list. Most likely you will get it because you are such a powerful manifester, all of you watching. But the reason I mentioned this is because I had an amazing client this week, and she was literally saying, she said something like, Ani, like, but if I were to like live in the end, that means I shouldn't be coaching, right? Because if I'm living in the end of having my SP, like I wouldn't be having a coach to manifest. That's not true, you guys. I have clients that have worked with me since day one, like for years. They're still working with me, not because they still are trying to manifest their desire, but because they've leveled up so much throughout the years. They've manifested so many things. I have a client, I have many clients that were manifested their SPs, they got married, now they're on to their second child. Like, so don't have this story that, oh, if you go to coaching, that means like you're not living in the end of having your SP or anything like that, because literally you can be coaching for that and then get that and then get the marriage and then get the kids and then get the go baptize your kids. I don't know, like manifest everything after that too. The second child, the third child, the fourth child. Like, don't be like in lack like that. Like, don't think from just one perspective. Okay, I just want to mention that because maybe a lot of people think like that, or don't focus so much on, oh, if I were living in the end, I should be doing this, I should be doing. Let's focus today on your self-concept. Okay, let me read this. All right, you guys, my client writes, by the way, this will just give you a backstory. She was manifesting her SP. They were in no contact for 3 months. And I believe after one session or so, or after she did her homework that I gave her, she got movement. So here it is. She writes, I'm never really one to do feedback, but I must say, Ani is genuinely the best coach I've ever worked with, and I've worked with plenty over the years. I appreciate that, girl. Thank you so much. After just one session, just a few weeks ago, she helped me go from almost 3 months of no contact with my specific person to my specific person finally reaching out to me just from detaching and focusing on myself. Ani preaches this a lot, and she is so right. The follow-up sessions since then have been helping me create more results, all while keeping the focus on me, not on my specific person. And that is so refreshing and so powerful. Ani has inspired me to love myself and show up for myself in a way that I've never done before. Yesterday, I listened to Ani's suggestion and I got a journal to start keeping focus on all areas of my life to make sure I'm pouring into me. It's been one day of that, and I'm already feeling so much more confident, so much more purpose and zest for my life, and will absolutely continue to see results because I finally understand the bigger picture. It's all about self. Everyone is just the reflection of that self. I can't wait to meet with her again in a couple of weeks with all the exciting updates that we know will continue rolling in. I know this is long, but I had to share. That was not long, girl. I've read novels on here before, so don't worry. I am so proud of you, girl. If you're watching, thank you so much for sharing your success. So other people that maybe are in no contact, you're manifesting your SP, you're manifesting whatever it is, so they can also see that nothing is impossible, you guys. It doesn't matter if you haven't talked to your person. It doesn't matter if the money hasn't come in yet that you're waiting for. Your circumstances don't matter. And put your seatbelt on because this video is going to be so good. I don't want this just to be a video where I just read a success story and then, okay, you can do it too, and then that's it. I want you guys, get your journals, get your notepads out, get your iPads, whatever, like whatever, get it out, because I do want you to take some notes. I do want you to start applying what I'm about to say. Let's pretend you guys are in a one-on-one session with me. All right, so put your hand on your heart, whatever it is that you're going through. Or actually, before you put your hand on your heart, get yo drinks, get yo snacks, people. Get it. Pause the video, go get it, come back, get your hot coffee, get your tea, get your espressos, get your Americanos, whatever. You know, like I always have like 5 drinks on my desk. I don't know why. I just always need a coffee or water or a soda or a Fiji, whatever. But it's time for the session to begin, you guys. All right, put your hands over your heart. Take 3 deep breaths in, you guys. I just want you really to, while you're taking these breaths, while you're taking these breaths, I want you to breathe out all this week's nonsense, all the circumstances you feel that are in the way, all the problems, all the drama, everything that you just want to release out of your body. Just breathe it out. I'm going to do that 3 times, okay? All right, after your 3rd breath, you guys, you are literally now shifted into this master manifester parallel reality right now. As you're watching this video, and after this video, you're going to be experiencing amazing, amazing, amazing miracles. Okay. But I also want you to do the homework or the challenge I'm going to give you at the end of this video. So stay tuned. Now, what I want to talk about while we are in session, all of us together, is this. The reason why she had success and the reason why you see all my clients get success is because I really focus on you first, bringing your energy back into you, because you are the cause of everything that's happening in your reality right now. And you've probably heard this so many times, you're probably sick of it at this point. Everything is you pushed out. Everything is you. You are accountable. You need to be responsible. Blah, 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 blah. You've probably heard all of that, right? I know it's annoying, but you need to, starting today, you need to face the inner BS that's going on with you. Every time you get triggered, every time you feel like a victim, every time you feel weak, every time you feel powerless, you need to literally snap yourself out of it in that moment, because what your brain is trying to do is it's trying to keep you safe in that lack mindset. Now, why the hell would your brain try to keep you safe in a lack mindset? Is because you have trained it that way. 99% of humans, we are safe in lack, because lack is more realistic, right? It's not realistic for everything to work out for you. It's not realistic for everything to go in your favor, right? Because you weren't born knowing you're a master manifester. You weren't born knowing that this person is reflecting everything you're doing on the inside. So maybe if I change everything I'm doing on the inside, this person will reflect it in a better way. You don't think that when you're going through life, right? Something happens to you that makes you come to this knowledge. Am I right or am I wrong? Think about it. Something happened, probably something negative happened, where you were like, you know what? I can't take this shit anymore. I want to change something. So I go looking for answers. And I start seeing coincidence after coincidence after coincidence. I start seeing repetitive numbers. I start seeing things I'm thinking about happen right away, right? This is how we come to this knowledge. Something is pushing us to this knowledge, right? Well, now you're here, and this message is for you. If you're watching this and you are resonating, am I saying it wrong or right? You guys, sometimes I think in like 3 different languages, and sometimes basic words, I'll literally think I'm saying it wrong when I'm not. I don't know. If you are bilingual, trilingual, whatever, if that happens to you, comment down below. If this video is vibing with you, comment vibing down below. Okay, so I know. If that's how you came to this knowledge and you feel that I'm resonating with you, comment down below. What you're gonna do starting today, what my client did to get from 3 months no contact back into contact with her specific person, what my other clients did to become millionaires and billionaires in their work, in their stocks, in their whatever. All my successful clients, They bring the focus back onto them. They start thinking about, what am I doing internally that is causing this external to show up the same thing over and over again that's not serving me? Most likely what you're doing is you're holding on to the story that you are not a priority. You're holding on to the story that things don't work out for me, or every time I fall in love with someone, it just doesn't work out. Every time I start being interested in someone, they're not interested anymore, right? I'm not saying all of you are vibing with this, but if you're not prioritized, if you're not chosen, if money's not coming in, some way, somehow, you feel like you're not favored. Okay? And I'll tell you why this happens. If you see evidence in your reality that you are not favored, or you are not chosen, or you are not prioritized, whether it's by a person or whether it's by money or a job or an interview, abundance, luxury lifestyle, the reason for this is because you haven't broken the cycle or the story inside of you that you've been playing on over and over again for years. And that story could look like anything. Maybe from childhood you weren't chosen in one thing and you went with that story and you keep going with that story. It could be from having issues with parents. It could be whatever it is, like whatever the trauma is that caused that. That's not that. I mean, it is important, don't get me wrong, like especially like if you know what you're dealing with, it's easier to deal with it rather than not knowing. But you need to recognize the story inside of you, okay? And it could even be as simple as, this person I want, this person I'm dealing with, they keep showing up the same way, okay? What are you doing that causes this person to show up in the same way? Is there a lack of boundaries with you? Are you people pleasing? Are you constantly people pleasing the person? Are you constantly meaning to set boundaries, but you're not? Are you constantly the nice guy? You're always the nice person. Nice, nice, nice. Let them walk all over you. Are you always, chasing breadcrumbs? Like they're just giving you breadcrumbs, and oh my God, you get so happy. You put these people on a pedestal because they gave you this much. Most likely, whatever it is that you want and you don't have right now, you're putting it on a pedestal. And whenever we put something on a pedestal, you make it abnormal for you to have it. What you're telling your subconscious mind, oh, this is out of reach for me. This is out of reach for me. This is too special for me. This person is too special for me to have. This person is too special to choose me, right? Or the money, oh, the money. The money comes to people who work harder. The money comes to people that work 500 hours a week, right? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I know people working 1 day a week, they're millionaires. I know people not even working a day in their life, they're just getting passive income at this point. They're millionaires, billionaires. Some of those millionaires, billionaires, I created them because they were coaching with me. But why do things start changing and working out in your favor? Is because you stop being the same person that was in lack. You get out of that lack lane. And how do you do that? You do that, take notes right now. You do that by the smallest changes possible throughout the day. The smallest change you make today, it could literally be one small thing you promised yourself you were going to do and you do it. Your subconscious mind snaps into a different reality now, because your subconscious mind is like, whoa, she said she would do something. She kept a promise to herself. She followed through. This little thing that she did now causes me, subconscious, imagine I'm your subconscious. This little change you made now causes me, as your subconscious mind, to push out more like behavior. Everyone is you pushed out. So if you want people to start keeping their promises to you, ding, 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 master, you must do that to yourself first. You must show me the example of you kept the promise to yourself, and I will start showing you one person keep the promise, second person, third person, fourth person start keeping promises to you, right? Have you ever seen you not get something from someone? Like they said they would do something for you and they don't follow through with it, but they do follow through with something else for another person. Why do you think that is? Or let's not even say a promise, right? Choosing you. Have you ever seen someone say they love you, they want to be with you, they're supposed to choose you, and they go choose someone else, right? It's the same person, right? It's the same person. With you, they act different. With another, they act different. Why? Why do you think that is? That's because in your reality, in your bubble, everything has to match what you're doing inside. So if you are someone that doesn't take yourself seriously, you don't take your boundaries seriously, you don't take the promises you make to yourself seriously, you don't take your health seriously, you don't take your mindset seriously, outside will not. Everyone as you pushed out will not. Because you got to get the same reflection back in that you're putting out. And you're probably like, Ani, but I've gotten a little bit of movement here and there, and I wasn't all self-concept, and I wasn't all focused on me. Really? Okay. Did the movement stick? Are you now in a committed relationship with that person? Or was it just a text, a call, or a hookup? And you're still trying to make it stick, right? This sounds so basic, like, oh, everything you do inside will reflect back out onto you. But it's not, because people know it, but they don't apply it. And I'm serious when I say the smallest things make the biggest difference. Your subconscious mind is craving for you to start showing up for yourself. It's craving for you to be like, hey, you want to be committed? You want to be committed to? Can you please commit to yourself? Can you commit to what you say you'll do? You want to open a business. You started opening a business, but you're not continuing it right now because you're too worried about if SP is going to choose you. Why did you leave it half-ass? Focus on the other area of your life because you know it's going to benefit you. You know it's your passion. And while you're focusing on that and while you're committing to that, I will bring your SP to commit to you, because everything leaks into every department of your life. Your money, what you do there, leaks into a relationship. What you do with a relationship leaks into money. Do you see what I mean? Because you're always with you 24/7. Your subconscious is listening to you 24/7. How you act, how you behave, how you show up for yourself, how you commit to the things you say you will, and how you don't commit to the things you say you will. So if you've been meaning to hit the gym, lose the weight that you want because you know it's going to make you feel good, not for your SP, not to impress anyone else but you, but you're not doing it because you're waiting for one better thing to happen and then do it, you're not showing up for yourself properly. This sounds very like general, very vague. I mean, when it's like one-on-one coaching, actual coaching, like I know your specific circumstances, so we literally like tackle the specifics, but all I want you to do, because you will start seeing movement, all I want you to do, starting right now after you watch this, and for the whole week until next Friday's video, is every little thing you meant to do this month or this year or even last year, write it down in your notebook right now. You're going to get to it until you see me in next Friday's video. Okay? That is my challenge for you. If you need to coach with me, you guys, if you need to get courses for more like guided homework, links are going to be in the description box down below. If this video resonated, let me know. Remember, your subconscious mind is waiting for you to set the example. Once you set the example on yourself, everyone as you pushed out will start moving, like you'll start seeing people change. So you want people to be graceful towards you, you start being graceful towards yourself. You want people to start committing to you, start committing to the things you said you would. Like, you probably have a lot of things you meant to commit to, right, throughout the year or years, and it's still on your list. It's still on your to-do list. You haven't done that yet. My SP came in we've had many no contacts, by the way. SP would always come in. Every single time I would pour back into me. And every time I would pour back into me, the reason why we would get into no contact again is because at the time I didn't know this, and I wasn't a coach at the time, but at the time I didn't know this. The moment SP would come in, I would put him back on a pedestal. I would stop what I'm doing to get him in, and I would put him back on a pedestal, which would make him abnormally out of my reach, because that's what you tell your subconscious mind when you put someone on a pedestal. And then the same thing would happen over again. And I would be like, why is this happening? But then I realized, because you do you, the person comes in. Because you're doing you. They feel your energy off of them. They feel the cringe energy off of them. They want to come in. They feel welcome now because they know you're all about you. It's so freaking attractive. But then when they come in, you make them so special. Oh my God, I can't lose you. I can't lose you. Back on a pedestal again. Pushes them away. That's what I help you break the cycle of. If you need more help, you know where to find me. I love you guys. Have a happy weekend, happy Friday, happy week until I see you next Friday. I love you. Bye.